I'm here with Daryl, and he has a Super Cub, an experimental Super Cub, and we're gonna have him just tell us a little about his airplane. Okay, Daryl, tell us what you got.
All right, this is a Backcountry Super Cubs of Wyoming. Kit plane, put together by a guy in North Carolina. I bought it, I'm the third owner. And it's a Super Cub PA-18 replica. And it's 3 inches taller and 4 inches wider than a normal Super Cub. I think the gross weight's about 2,200. And it's 0360.
So it has a carburetor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not fuel injected.
Pitch prop, Kato, 8639, I believe. It's a Matatuck experimental 0360 also. Roller cams, really nice engine. And it's had some mods to it. I put toe brakes in it instead of heel brakes. Bought it with heel brakes, had it converted at the factory to toe brakes, and also other mods. It's got Acme shocks, it's got 35-inch wish wheels, it's got recognition lights, LEDs.
Has cables in case you break something on your shocks.
Breakaway cables. And holds 68 gallons of gas. It's got 4 tanks.
Wow.
And bigger ailerons, longer flaps.
Let's look at the panel real quick while we're here.
It's got the main instrument is a Garmin 760 portable GPS built in with a gizmo mount. I have a real problem with that because the Garmin 760 does not show track up when you go to the sectional map chart. You can only do that in the terrain chart, map chart. And that kind of ticked me off. And other than that, just straight one radio, it does have ADSB. It's got the Electronics International 30P,
which is here. Yeah.
That's about it. We got
you have 2 doors.
182 doors.
One on each side. Most Super Cubs only have 1 door. This side.
Set up for seaplane, float plane. It's got the fittings. 180 baggage, cargo area, little cargo area under the back seat. Very sturdy plane, but it's also very heavy because it is sturdy. It's 1350 empty, and that's because of all the big 35-inch tires, 10-inch wheels, and it's, like I said, it's built to take a punishment.
Here, stand by that tire and let's show a picture how tall these are. These are big tires. These are the biggest bush wheels they make, isn't it? 35.
It is.
And if you see, that is a tall tire. You see the valve stems? They come out of the side of the tires. See where they are? All these are is big inner tubes. Okay, let me lay this down, I'll show you. See the inside of this tire in here? It's just a big inner tube. That isn't a tube, that is the tire. What you see is the tire. And what keeps them exploding is they're on a rim. But that is how they are. That is the tire. It doesn't go into a tube. And they call them Alaska bush wheels, and that's what they are. And these are 35s, and these are 29s inch. And you wouldn't think there's that big a difference between a 35 and a 29, but there's a big difference. What does this thing do best? Is it fast? Is it slow? Does it fly? Tell me a little about it.
It's slow. It'll only go about 90 miles an hour, and of course the advantage is its takeoff. Unfortunately, it won't take off as short as it'll land, like most aircraft, but it comes pretty close.
Yeah.
And should be able to. I don't push it, but you should be able to get in and out of 500 easy.
500 feet, yeah, strip.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just walk around it real quick. It's a beautiful airplane. Just a beautiful, and you got a baggage door that isn't factory right here.
baggage door on the other side as well, towards the aft. It's got a what I call a conveyor tail. Has a little dip in the tail there to. We did that to get full trim travel, so we got plenty of trim travel with it that way.
And what kind of a tail wheel assembly you have there?
Alaska bushwheel tail, and also the suspension, shocks, springs, big tire. It also has a Atlee Dodge tail feathers on it.
Oh,
they're bigger.
So they're all bigger. Oh, and you got VGs back here on the tail.
Oh yeah, VGs there on the bottom, the stabilizer also, and of course on the wings.
Yeah, these are vortex generators, and they keep the air attached to the tail, and they're underneath the tail also.
It had slats on it. I've got the slats off of it right now.
There's a baggage.
They're very nice because basically don't have any break in the stall with the slats on.
And we'll go around and look where the slat attach points are. And you say you have them off.
Inside here.
You have them off now.
Yeah. They attach right up here, but the nose high attitude for landing with the slats is pretty dramatic, so it's a plus and minuses. Like I say, the stall is basically just goes into a mush. It won't break. And stall without the slats, or with the slats on. Without the slats, it will have a little break to it.
And we just came back from breakfast with a guy that had a slatted stork copy, and he had his slats off. He said it cost him like 10 knots or something. The slats
it costs you a little speed too.
Yeah. You must not think you need it, or you'd have them back on. I see them in your hangar.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful airplane, and again, it's an experimental Super Cub with a carbon fiber prop and nickel edge on it. It's a very, very nice airplane. All right, is that all we have to say? Yep. All right, well, thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. If you need more information, just put it in comments and I'll get with Daryl and we'll answer it for you. All right, thanks and have a good day.